some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children do you have?
You're watching America This Morning, America's #1 early.
Time after time after time, we are watching murderers go free. They hide behind their badges, they hide behind their white privilege, and they use the excuse that they fear for their lives to murder our young people in cold blood.
It's done.
Eggs, my brother.
No. Don't think about it.
All you self-righteous assholes do is march and destroy your own communities. Killing me won't change a goddamn thing.
It's a lot different when it's a grown black man standing around it.
Barbershop conversation, guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys go support Checks and Balances and Nine Wives, man. Incredible films. But I want to play this Denzel Washington clip for y'all so we can really have this conversation.
And I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head. And you look at his picture, you'll see the headshot of him, and he's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old.
Wow.
Who's doing life now, a 16-year-old.
Makes no sense.
You blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. But where was his father?
Do you think we've made any headway?
Whew. Don't that hit you right in the gut, man? Whew. My gosh, hit you right in the gut, man. And I'm getting a bit emotional about it, man, because I know it takes a village. It takes a village. But first, we got to build the home. You get what I'm saying? Single mothers can't depend on the village if they didn't do right with their womb. Men can't blame white supremacy and victimhood Olympics if you didn't do right with your seed. All right? You can't pray to God and be an absentee father. It's simple. How the hell you gonna pray to God and you're not in your child's life? Denzel Washington sounds exactly like me. Everything starts at the dinner table. We just had dinner right now. We had breakfast for dinner tonight. And tomorrow evening we do fine dining Fridays and you may do basketball Tuesdays or taco Tuesday or chicken Wednesdays or waffle Wednesdays. I don't know. You got to rebuild the family, man. We got to put this family back together. And you say, why is this so important? Is because when Lincoln plays basketball, there's going to be 10 kids on that basketball team. 10 kids. I hope and pray we're dealing with 20 parents. But the statistics say it won't be 20 parents. Statistics say it might be 10 parents, 11 parents, maybe no parents, maybe a grandma, a grandpa, or an auntie, or an uncle, or an adopted family. This is painful, man. When it's hitting you in the face, um and we don't hold people accountable. We just sit and we laugh and we call men like me coons, hate black people, and we celebrate the pimps, players, and the hustlers. You want to be more like the man that has his pants halfway off his ass than like me. You want to be more like Goldie and the Mac than like me. And I'm not, and understand this. I'm not making myself the barometer. I'm making myself polarizing to piss you off. Because I'm not perfect, and I don't desire to be Elijah Muhammad or no God to no one. But I was home by 5 o'clock today after I picked Lincoln up from school. I could have made more money. I could have hung out with friends. I could have played in the streets a little bit. I could have went and played full court basketball. Raise your kids, man. Raise your kids. Stop celebrating men that don't take care of their kids. But I guess they hang out together because they gang bangers, they pimps, they street dudes, they felons, or they just playing victim. The white man is holding you back. So why'd you have kids in this world? If the white man is holding you back, why did you have children? Yeah, it's your fault. You got 2 kids and you still blaming the system. You got 3 kids. You in a bachelor apartment blaming the white man. But that's 18 months, right? At minimum 18 months. You could have put those 18 months in and buying the house. 8, 9, 18. Between 9 and 27 months. You could have put yourself in position where you're making $5,000, $6,000 a month. This is what we're afraid to have. This is the conversation we're afraid to have. We're truly afraid. Because you know why? It goes against the culture. It goes against the culture for Fred to say, if you go into college, get an internship by your second year so you're guaranteed a job or know how to create a business. It's get married young, fall in love young. That goes against the culture. That's why this black culture is trash, man. The only thing we say is I want to thank God. Cardi B, thank God for her album. Beyonce, thank God for her album. We literally saw rappers thanking God for their albums. There's only one, Lauryn Hill. Did she win a Grammy? That's the only album I could think of that's worthy of saying I thank God. And all the black people sit there and clap their hands and stomp their feet and get the Holy Ghost at the Grammys that they're supposed to boycott 30 years ago when Prince, right? Remember? Or Jay-Z or Puffy or, we're lab rats, man. Black people are lab rats. And we're playing right along because this culture that they have created and they done monetize our talents when we should be using it to propel society. It all starts with family. How'd you get your talents? Family. What are you nurturing? The world, fake culture. How'd you get your talents? Family. What are you nurturing? The world. And it all goes back to there's 9 other kids on Lincoln's basketball team. What we gonna do? Salute to Denzel Washington. I had a chance to I had a few conversations this year with Antoine Fuqua, who was Denzel Washington's director, at a basketball game and stuff like that. We spoke real briefly, and I wished him well. He told me Equalizer 3 is coming. They just left Italy and doing Equalizer 3, and I wished him well, continued success, and we need more clips of this like Denzel. And talk to y'all soon, man. Barbershop Conversations, man. Go get 9 Wives, man. Go to Silent Hero Films, and here's a trailer for 9 Wives.
It's what?
I said Malcolm alleged that some of Elijah's women were underage secretaries, and can you expound on that?
Yeah, well, I guess they were, because they were there. I seen them. I seen them myself. It's all true. It's all true.
Good evening, messenger. You convinced us that you were the last messenger. How many other bastard children